thank you for joining me today. Today we're going to be roasting pumpkin seeds. So every year I grow pumpkins in my garden, but this year I did not have any success. I think I got one little tiny pumpkin and then like 5 pumpkins that big. So it was extremely disappointing, and although I love to have the jack-o'-lanterns for the kids, what I really love are these sugar pie pumpkins. Now these are considered baking pumpkins, and I bake them for a lot of different kinds of recipes, but the one thing I really treasure are my pumpkin seeds. And because I have so many of them from every single summer, I have a lot of pumpkin seeds that I can eat throughout the year. So let me show you the way that I put them together. I use a lot of different kinds of seasonings because I use different pumpkins. So each pumpkin gets a different kind of seasoning. So the first thing that I do after I clean my pumpkin seeds and get all that stuff off of them and kind of get them so they're not so slimy is I steam them. Now I have a Sistema steamer. I love this thing. I put it in my microwave and I just set it up for about 8 minutes, and anything that I have is wonderfully steamed. And the reason that I'm doing this is because I want to kind of soften up these pumpkin seeds before I roast them, and I put my seasoning on twice. Now, today I'm going to use a Cilantro Lime Seasoning on my pumpkin seeds. So all I'm going to do is just sprinkle some of this seasoning on top of my pumpkin seeds, just like that. And then I'm also going to use just a little bit of salt. I'm going to probably just move those around a little, just like that. Put a little bit more seasoning on. And then I am going to set these in the microwave for 8 minutes. And as soon as I come back, I'll show you the next step. And I make sure this is always vented so that it gets plenty of steam, is able to vent it in the microwave. Now, if you're interested in looking into one of these Sistema steamers, I use these things almost every day. I can do the big vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, but things like this work just as good. So I'm going to link it in the description below in case you're interested. Well, my pumpkin seeds are all steamed. They smell amazing. And so the next step is you take some type of a pan, either use parchment paper like I have, or foil, or whatever it is you like to use to bake with. I'm actually going to just kind of spray mine with some baking spray just to make sure nothing sticks on them. And then all I'm going to do is take these pumpkin seeds that I just got done steaming and put those right on the pan, just like this. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to spread these pumpkin seeds out as evenly as I can, just like this. Oh, they smell so good. That seasoning is just wonderful. I got it, of all places, I got it at the Dollar Tree. It's a Cilantro Lime Seasoning, and it is, it's wonderful. I put it on my salads sometimes and different things. So anyway, try to get these as kind of single level as you can. That looks pretty good. And then all I'm going to do is put them in a preheated oven at 330 degrees, and at about 15 minutes I'm going to just move these around, and I'm going to put a little bit more. This time I'm going to put just a tiny bit of kosher salt and a little bit more of this Cilantro Lime Seasoning. Now this is just a small sugar pie pumpkin. If you have some of the larger pumpkins, you're going to have a lot more seeds. But you'll be surprised. You saw how many I got. That was just out of one sugar pie pumpkin. I actually bought several of them yesterday because I love to use them for other things. And I'm going to do some videos in the future and just show you some of the things I use for these baking pumpkins. So it's been 15 minutes. I want to show you how the pumpkin seeds look and what we're going to do to them next. So all we're gonna do is take the pumpkin seeds. We just wanna kind of, oh, they're already nice and toasty. We're gonna give them another 15 minutes because we just wanna pull them over and try to make sure that everything has seasoning. It looks like it has plenty of seasoning actually. So we're just gonna add some kosher salt to these. They're looking beautiful. Boy, I wish I had smell-o-vision so you could smell these things. Oh, they're just heavenly. These make such a nice snack and they're so healthy for you. They have so much fiber in them and you know, they're just wonderful. So we're gonna take a little bit of kosher salt. Now we're not gonna take a whole heck of a lot, but we don't need a lot. This is perfectly fine. And I think actually what I'm gonna do is just spray a little, just so these stick a little bit with the kosher salt. If you've ever had kosher salt on a pretzel or something like that, it just really makes it. I don't know, maybe it's the larger pieces of salt, I don't know, but they just work out really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick these back in the oven at 330 degrees for another 15 minutes. And we'll come back and I am gonna show you how these turned out. See you in a bit. So these are our beautiful roasted pumpkin seeds. As you can see, they're all completely done. They're dried out and roasted and just absolutely delicious. So I usually let these cool and then I put them into just Ziploc bags. But if you have little containers you'd rather use, I mean, whatever works for you. So we're gonna give a couple of them a try. They sure do smell good. I already tried one, I couldn't wait. All right, let's give these little pumpkin seeds a try. Mmm. Wow, they're so crunchy. Mmm. Mmm. That cilantro lime is delicious. One of my favorites. I think next time I'm gonna try a little bit of garlic with that one. Although I have some other flavors I wanna try next. So these are delicious. They make a great snack, a great healthy snack. So if you're interested, the next time that you make pumpkins, you carve your pumpkins for Halloween, take a few minutes extra and roast your pumpkin seeds. You can enjoy them. They're really healthy, a great snack, a great treat. So thanks again for watching. Thanks for joining me today as we roasted these pumpkin seeds. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel. Give me a like, a thumbs up, or ring the bell for future notifications, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.